It's Old Man Liver coming to you with What's What. And this is where your freaky fucked up friend gets to talk about whatever I want to talk about. But in this particular case, we're continuing our reality podcast series where I'm here with Mama Tess. Welcome.
Welcome.
And talking about whatever crazy business thing we have going on or whatever shit's happening in our lives. And right now, we are setting up a brand new restaurant. So I wanted to talk about what's it going to be called?
Mama Tess's Artisan Kitchen. So it's a kind of a departure from our normal crazy debauchery.
Yeah, do we have like dildos on the door handles or anything?
No, we don't.
Naked
it's a little classier than that.
Oh, shit. Because I put the ass in class.
I know.
So I can help you with that.
No, so it's a very different concept than what we've been used to, but a lot of our similar recipes. So it's going to feel a little different than what people can experience here at the Pioneer Saloon. So.
All right. So like what food is going to be there?
We're going to focus on quality sandwiches and salads. Now, don't get me wrong. We will have burgers because we can't not have burgers.
Yeah, but we know how to do burgers.
We know how to do burgers, but we needed a place that had really great sandwiches, really great salads, homemade soups. So just like we do here at the saloon, almost everything's going to be made from scratch as much as we possibly can. And then the other really cool thing about this is the artisan aspect of it is featuring individuals in the community or in the regional area that produce really great products that you may not just be able to get anywhere. So we're focusing on the artisan aspect of the talent that's here in Las Vegas and the surrounding area.
That's awesome. Are we going to use Will's grass-fed beef?
As soon as he can provide it to us, absolutely.
Oh, it'd be fun. What else?
We've been trying to do that for a while, so that's going to be really exciting. We've got organic eggs that we'll be able to offer. So
we've got in Sandy Valley,
from Sandy Valley and Good Springs. We're working on getting some organic honey that comes out of Sandy Valley, possibly even Pahrump. That's one of the locations that we're going to get like our freeze-dried candy from.
Pahrump has legal prostitution.
They do, but there won't be prostitutes at the Mama Tess.
Oh, well, you can't say there won't be. We're not doing background checks.
I understand. No, I know. I understand. But my point, you just
in Nye County anyway.
Yeah, well, you just totally derailed the next part of my statement,
Sorry,
which was going to be until we have a Mama Tess.
Pahrump, pump. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't with them.
I'm just saying. No, and so
where I was going with this is, we've talked
and
about
homemade shit.
Yeah.
And, so it's going to be like sandwiches and then burgers, and then are we doing
salads, soups? We're doing our milkshakes and malts, so all of our ice cream confections that have become really popular here at the saloon. Also, all of my desserts, so everything from my banana pudding to my gooey butter cakes to a few other things we don't offer here, like our oatmeal cream pies. And,
are we doing pussy cookies?
We're going to do a variation of those, but I don't think the parents will appreciate me calling them pussycat cookies.
Okay. Well, that's because they're called pussy cookies.
Well, I know, but I had to
cookies.
Clean it up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, I love your pudding, so I'm glad. I'm glad we're having your desserts.
Yes. So my banana pudding. Mm-hmm.
Yummy. Sorry, now I'm distracted. See, now you distracted me. So I don't know where I'm at in this.
So we were talking about all of the different things that are going to be on the menu, but then you had this really great idea about featuring different musical artists. So why don't you talk about what that's going to look like?
It's a pain in the ass to deal with some of these large publishing companies like BMI and ASCAP. And a lot of people don't realize when you play music, even in a little cafe, if it's a song you recognize, that cafe has to pay publishing fees. So the artists eventually get paid. Now I'm on the artist side of things and the business side. So
they got to get paid somehow.
I get it. I get it.
We understand,
but it is
and we
a pain
respect
in the ass.
it. Yeah.
But the cool thing is, in this particular case, we want to give original bands a shot that aren't signed to major labels and don't have major publishing deals. Mm-hmm. So we're going to ask that everybody sends in their vinyl and CDs and even cassettes, which are actually trendy again now, as weird as that shit is. And we're going to have an old school stereo in the place, and we're going to play people's independent music so you can get
And that's
exposure.
all you're going to hear there.
That's right, yeah. That's all you'll hear. And we'll have maybe even a band of the month so we can, help promote people, because I've been there. It's a pain in the ass. Back in the day, you'd move to either Nashville, New York, or LA to get heard. And then you had to hope that like a A&R, they call them A&R reps, they're artists and repertoire of record companies. You'd hope one of those people came out to your show and saw you and signed you. And then even if you got signed, I had friends that had like, $1 million signing deals, and then you never heard from them because it took like $500,000 to $1 million just to record an album. And if it didn't have a hit song and they threw to the wind, and all of a sudden you're back out, working your Burger King job again or whatever. But so it's fucking hard out there. And even right now, one benefit in music right now is you can promote yourself and get yourself out there. You don't have to wait for a record company to sign you. But then it's hard. There's so many people out there that it's hard to distinguish yourself. So we want to, as part of our artisan vibe of this new restaurant, that independent music will be a thing just as it is with the food. Food is art.
We talked a lot about the food from what we're serving standpoint, but we haven't talked about the market side. So even though this is not a very big space, we will have one section of the location dedicated to being able to sell things that you will take and use at home. Like eventually, we're working through our soft opening, but we'll have our take and bake meals that will be part of it. You'll be able to come in and get some organic milk.
Wake and bake?
Take and bake?
Oh, take and bake.
Take and bake.
Sorry, I'm
like take it with you and bake it at home.
We're not selling weed, are we?
No.
You can't do that legally.
No, we can't. We can't do that. I can't bake it into the brownies either, so I'm sorry.
I thought this was Nevada.
It is Nevada,
the freest state in the country. We still can't sell weed out of a kitchen.
No, there's like this whole dispensary thing and these laws and other regulations, which you and I are very familiar with. Insane regulations. But anyway, you'll be able to get like organic milk, organic eggs, all these other things that you can just take home with you. So you can just pop in and grab what you want. And the goal is to feature stuff that you just can't get anywhere else.
Could we ever have a section of dry aged beef and steak?
Working on it. I'm working on it.
That would be cool.
So I am working on it'll be a little ways down the road.
That'd be awesome. So people can either come there and eat, or they can come there and pick something up to cook from home that's local and organic and high quality and all that good stuff. Or have it delivered, right?
Yeah, because we'll be on the delivery services. So
anyone in Las Vegas can actually get
it may take a hot minute to get it to the other side.
That you could only previously get here at the Pioneer Saloon in Good Springs.
Absolutely. So if you need your ghost burger fix, you will be able to get it from Mama Tess, but it doesn't come with the same vibe as you experience it when you're out here. So I'm not trying to negate getting it at Mama Tess, but at the same time, you can't.
Yeah, there's nothing like the Pioneer Saloon experience. You cannot replicate that, which is funny because
one of the reasons why we didn't franchise anything.
That's right. We've had people approach us about franchising the Pioneer Saloon, but that would ruin it because it's a one-off special place.
It's one of a kind
that you can't replicate, and that's what kind of annoyed me with the Hard Rock Cafe. It was like cool when it was only in London and New York and LA. But then when it was like in every town, Good Springs has a Hard Rock, Sandy Valley has a Hard Rock, then it kind of fucking ruined it for me. Because
Planet Hollywood was kind of the same way.
Yeah, Planet Hollywood overdid it too. Yeah. So like there's only one. Now there's other Pioneer Saloons around the country that have opened up in the last 100 years.
But they were not the first.
No, they were not we were the original.
Correct.
And now we have the trademark on it, so no one else can open up, but we're going to protect the spot. But Mama Tess could be something that could
be something that's in other places. But I wouldn't want to, it's one of the unfortunate things that some of these businesses do is they grow too fast. They're either grow too fast and they're not ready for it, or they're not ready when it's time for them to grow. So hopefully we'll plan this out and do it the right way. We tend to be very lucky in that capacity, but yeah, this could definitely be something that this is our tester and see if it works really, really well, but it's got to be in a neighborhood environment and it's got to be in an area where it fits a need that doesn't exist. And that's kind of what we're doing.
Yeah, that's awesome. So this is going to be in the Southern Highlands part of South Las Vegas to start with. And then who knows from there, maybe one day it'll be in a brothel in Pahrump.
Well, yes, it could be when we
they got to have food there too.
That's a whole new take on the Stotzer Ranch.
Yeah,
Stotzer Bunny Ranch.
Come all day long.
Stotzer Bunny Ranch.
Stotzer Bunny. We do need. Old Man Liver does need
Stotzer Strip Club.
Stotzer Strip Club or Old Man Liver Strip Club.
Any one of those.
Which one? Either maybe both.
I don't know. There's something about the S's that kind of play off each other.
Yeah, I like that. The alliteration works.
Well,
Whiskey, women, weed.
Yeah.
Stotzer Steakhouse. Stotzer Strip Club. Old Man Liver,
Thirst Parlor?
Open. Never mind.
I don't even know where you were going with that.
I don't either. Don't do drugs, kids. Just saying.
Where's the cracking of the eggs in the pan, like from when we were kids?
Be cool.
Do you remember that? This is your brain, and this is your brain on drugs. When they used to crack the eggs in the frying pan.
That actually, strangely,
I don't know that worked.
That encouraged me. To try drugs,
more? Yeah, you're like, you want to see what your eyeballs look like?
Oh, yeah.
Because
I was like, that's cool. Like, my brain was, it was like over medium, but then I was like scrambled is even
cooler.
better. So we're soft launch this summer, and then
Yes.
maybe a grand
and then
opening
probably a grand
in the fall
opening
or
in the
something
fall.
like that.
Yeah, we want to get it right. We've prioritized getting this done quickly. It's the shortest opening I think I've ever had in my entire lifetime of trying to take over a concept. So we acquired it 2 weeks ago, and we're going to try to open in the next week and a half, which is a pretty big feat considering what we have to do to get ready for it. So
Like they say, if you got big feet, you got a big. Anyway.
So goal is soft launch through the summer and then a grand opening in the fall.
And the website, I already know this, even though it's not up yet, it's going to be mamatess.com.
Yes.
So that's pretty easy and simple.
Easy and simple.
So, and then we'll get the address out for people to send their vinyl and tapes too, if you
Absolutely.
want us to play your shit at
I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, to
It's gonna be a lot of
customers
fun.
at the place. So that's gonna be fun. So Mama Tess's Artisan Kitchen
Correct.
coming soon to a neighborhood near you, and maybe a brothel or two.
Woota!
It's what? It's what?